zikr al-lisani. You're saying it with your tongue. Right? It's a lot of thawab reward. It's really good to do that. But there's another zikr amali. What is that? Zikr amali is when you're about to do something. Whatever you want to do. In that moment you remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, you're about to say something to someone, you remember, will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be happy with these words of mine? Or no? You're about to get a job. You say, is this job as per the criteria which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has defined or no? You're about to marry someone. Say, am I marrying someone as per the criteria of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed or not? This zikr, this attention to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is the zikr, and it's known as zikr amali, that you remember, you're attentive toward Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala before every action. Right? Let's bring it to what we are doing in these days and nights. We are gathering here for what? Zikr of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad wa Ali Farad. Alright, so we gather, we say, Ya Hussein, Ya Abdul Fadl Abbas. We remember them, we do Latmiya, we do Matam. We read the Masa'ib, the Zikr al-Musiba. We narrate the Hadith, the narration, the tradition. That is what their Zikr al-Lisani. Right? You remember them with the tongue. But there is a Zikr amali which also has to do with their Zikr. And what is that? Before every action in your life, right? You say, would Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam be happy with this action of mine or not? Would Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas al-Andar be happy with what I'm doing? Would he do it? You know, one of the reasons why we have surrounded the Husainiya and the masjid with his name, right? So that we can have attention towards that. It's not that it's just their names. Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, they're not like ordinary people. Like me and you, when we are here, we're not anywhere else. We don't even know what's happening behind our backs. But because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created them and placed them at the center of khayr, and Allah has made them as hujjah, Allah has given them the authority, and this is why you read this, that every Friday your deeds are presented to your Imam Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And Imam alayhi salam look at your deeds. He gets to know what you did. When you have done something good, he gets happy with you. But if when you do something which was not up to the standard, it brings sorrow to his heart. So these names over here is not only names. They remind you that, okay, Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, the connection we have with them is beyond this. So when you do their zikr, the zikr amali is when you want to do anything in your life, you put them as your criteria. Would Abu al-Fadl Abbas be doing this? Would he be happy with this? If he is witnessing me, would he be happy with this or no? So this is the concept of zikr and attention. And this is the essence of taqwa. If you can do that, then you are able to do your obligation. Do what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to do. Abstain and stay away from what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it haram. And I want to further explain a little bit, because one of the verses we talked a lot about taqwa, and a lot of people, they read it for sustenance and provision and other stuff, for opening of their work, is the verse number 2 and 3 of Surah Al-Alaq. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن يتق الله يجعل له مخرجا ويرزقه من حيث لا يحتسب فَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. And then it goes on. إِنَّ اللَّهَ بَالِغُ. What is this verse saying? وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ. And whoever practices taqwa, as in whoever acts upon their obligation, wajibat, and stays away from haram. What is the result of that? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala places a way out for them. You know, when we're in this building, the only way out you can think of the doors and the windows, maybe at most. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, now if you practice taqwa, I will make a way out for you. Take yourself to the 13th of Raza, mother of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ali Farad, being a God-fearing woman. She was standing in front of Kaaba, and the doors of Kaaba, they were locked. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because of God-feariness, opened the way for her from the Rukn Yamani. And until today, you see that you know, there's that crack that always comes up and they have to fill it up. Take yourself to what happened to the Yusuf alayhi salam when Zulaikha wanted to do what she wasn't supposed to do with him. And it is written that there were 7 doors and she locked them. Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salam, you know what he says? Inna nafsa, for sure the nafs, the self of insan, the nafs ammara, takes a person towards su'ur, the bad, to evil, illa rahimah rabbi, except where their Lord helps them. Okay. So at that spot, even though he knows the doors are locked, but he was God-fearing, he rushed toward the doors. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened the locks for him. This is what the verse is talking about. وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open ways for you and will grant you with sustenance where you can't even imagine from. And goes on, and whoever relies on Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sufficient for that purpose. So what is that wajib and haram? I want to talk about this because we're slowly running out of time. Wajib at times, how do you explain it? An obligation. You say, you do it to get sawab and reward. But wajib and obligation is beyond that, right? Wajib is something in reality which is necessary for a human being, which is a body and a soul, to excel, to elevate. It is necessary, it is a necessity for the human being. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made that an obligation. And on the contrary, what is haram in the real meaning? We say haram is something which you do it, you get punishment. There's a promise of punishment. Now, it is beyond that. Why is there a punishment promise? Because it is necessary for the human being with a body and a soul to avoid it so that they keep excelling and elevating themselves. That's the reality of wajib and haram. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not like us. We like this, we don't like this. No, there's a wisdom behind it. So this is why Allah in Tafsir Mizan, he says, under explaining his verse, he says that taqwa, acting upon wajibat and staying upon haram and haramat, doing your obligation, staying upon haram, is basically acting like a magnet. How a magnet attracts all the metals. That's how taqwa acts like a magnet, attracts all the khair of the world. This is why the way is open for you. This is why Allah blesses you with sustenance and provision where you can't even imagine from. And this is why it goes on, in taqullah, yajalla Qur'ana. If you're God, Allah will make Qur'an for you, place Qur'an for you. Wattaqullah, if you're, and be God ready, Allah will teach you. And it goes on and on, taqwa, wal aqibatu lil muttaqeen. Like everything you want in this life in reality is based and hidden and provided with taqwa. So this is why every single Jum'ah, when you have a Jum'ah Friday prayer, without telling your own self and the attendees that practice taqwa, the khutbah is not completed. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that inshallah He may make us one of those who can equip ourselves with the Quranic teachings and the teachings of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala He may inshallah hasten in the return of Mawla our Master, Imam Mahdi Abdullah ta'ala Sharif. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wal asr inna al-insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa 'amilus salihat. وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل الفرج. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل الفرج. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل الفرج. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا بالقاسم المصطفى محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعلى بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتجبين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعلى سيدنا علي أمير المؤمنين وفاطمة الزهراء سيد النساء العالمين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل الفرج. والحسن والحسين سيد الشباب أهل الجنة. وعلي بن الحسين زين العابدين. ومحمد بن علي الباقر. وجعفر بن محمد الصادق. وموسى بن جعفر الكاذب. وعلي بن موسى الرضا. ومحمد بن علي الجواد. وعلي بن محمد الهادي. والحسن بن علي الزكي العسكري. والحجة القائم المهدي. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل الفرج. اللهم صل عليهم وصل على أئمة المسلمين وحماة المستضعفين وهداة المؤمنين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل الفرج. أوصيكم عباد الله بتقوى الله ونفسي. Once again, in the second sermon, I call upon myself and all of you, my dear brothers and sisters, to be God-fearing, to practice taqwa, to act upon your obligations, and to stay away from haram. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَجَاهِدُوا فِي اللَّهِ حَقَّ جِهَادِهِ. And strive in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala حَقَّ جِهَادِهِ. How it is right to strive in the best way possible, the way it should be done. And when we want to know how one can do that, we look at Sayyid al-Shuhada, Hazrat Imam Hussain alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil al-fadl. We see that Imam Hussain alayhi salam, throughout his life, may it be the time he was present in the life of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa. Allah salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil al-fadl. Or may he be in the time of Amir al-Mu'minin Imam al-Muttaqin Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. Allah salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil al-fadl. Or when he was living among his brother Imam Hassan al-Mushtaba alayhi salam. Allah salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil al-fadl. You would see that in every way possible, he is living his life how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants him to live. And how was that? While he was under his grandfather, his father, his brother, who were what? The leaders and the imams of society. They were the socio-political leaders. Even though he himself is an infallible imam. If we say Imam alayhi salam, they're infallible from the beginning. The infallibility, their status, their maqam is always there. But when he's living under that era, in that time of the imam, you would see him the most obedient person ever. You would not see him going in front of his grandfather or his father or his brother. You may say, all right, father and grandfather, they have a higher status than brother. Both Al-Hassan and Al-Hussain, Sayyid al-Shabab Ahl al-Jannah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil al-fadl. You see, he's always standing behind Imam Mustafa alayhi salam. And there were times people tried to come to him and provoke him. You are also Now, Imam, what do we learn from that? We learn that even the best of the best wants us to understand that the only way to be successful and excel and act upon Allah's command is to recognize the leader and follow him. The practice you do in Salat al-Jama'ah every single time, what is that? And an ordinary person like me, when it has the opportunity to lead a Salah, your Salat al-Jama'ah can't finish or be considered Salat al-Jama'ah unless you're following what I'm doing. Even though I'm the most ordinary person, the worst among you all. But that's the protocol. You have to follow the person leading the prayer, otherwise it's not Salat al-Jama'ah. You'll miss out on all the reward and the benefits. When smallest of the things where Allah wants you to follow a leader, how can we imagine that, whole our lives, we just live them on our own? Or when Rasulullah Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa adil faradun, everybody knows in his last khutbah and sermon that most of you won't see me after this. You're letting them know this is the last time some of you will be seeing me. And he is the last prophets. The saying where he said, Man kuntu mawla, fahaza aliyun mawla, is not just about successorship, because that was from the very first day, that was the Shila, he said, Ali alayhi salam is going to help me as my successor. But rather it was introducing the system of the imam, the social political leadership. He's like, don't think that the Nabuwa is finishing, so the guidance is finishing. No. The divine guidance is still going to be there in the form of Imam. And look at Imam Mahdi Adilullah Ta'ala Muhammad Muhammad when he was going into Sobra, what he did, he introduced the Nawab al-Khasa. We have 4 main representatives. How do we think that when he's going to Khaybat al-Kubra for over 1,000 years, he's going to let us? Allah never changed Sunnah and tradition. Now you'd be on your own. Whatever you want to do in life. You have no leadership anymore. That's not possible. And we have a proof in our traditions as well. Ahlul Bayt told us that in our absence, when you don't have access to us in this meaning, go toward those Rabi'an Hadith, those ulama who knows of what we have to say, and find certain practicing them, that they are not worldly people. They don't love the dunya. They are truthful. They narrate what we have to say. Follow them. So it is obvious for us that in this dunya we have a purpose, and for we have a purpose, we have to go toward that. And it's not possible without following a leadership which is taking you toward that goal. And the least of that is we're waiting for the return of our Mawla Imam Mahdi Adilullah Ta'ala Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa adil faradun. And it's something extremely important. This is the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is going to be delivered. There is a proper process and way to get to that. It's not just randomly you wake up in the morning, you get salah, and that's it, you're done. No, rather you have to walk a path. In any ordinary thing in life, you want to go for a profession or business, you have to walk a path. Sometimes you have to study, sometimes you learn the businesses you're into. How do you think that you'll get into the Imam Islam? You randomly, by scattered, you do your life and you get there. No, that's not possible. Rather, it is a plan, you have to follow that. And that's only possible when you recognize what Imam Hussain is showing people, where I started from and end there. Imam Hussain, when Yazid came into power, who was absolutely somebody who had not been able to represent Islam in any meaning, who was the shame on the face of Islam, who had manipulated everything, who was apparently, we can have people who are within hypocrites maybe at times. Within themselves they are bad, but outwardly they maintain an image. But Yazid was somebody who was apparently declining everything to an extent that Islam was about to get ripped from the face of the earth. That's when Imam Hussain stepped up. He didn't give in, he didn't do bad. He knew what the consequences could be. But he worked toward the best thing possible. And what was that? That Imam Hussain who has those qualities, those characteristics which are necessary to be the leader, to govern, to manage and take the humanity to the next level. He was working toward that. If you look at the process when he's traveling from Medina to Makkah and Kufa, what was he doing? Thousands of people have written letters to him. You come with us. We will support you. Support you in what? We will support you in getting the governance so that people with their will can have you as the leader. Because he's a leader in any meaning. But people are going to support you in what? In achieving and making that governance which is going to help not only the Muslims, not only the Shias, but the whole humanity and the universe to excel and move in the right direction. And this is what we also have to work toward. It is not like we just wake up in the morning and do nothing. And this is the very reason why we hear from Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Allah salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. He says that if a Muslim wakes up in the morning, person wakes in the morning, and that person is not concerned about the other fellow Muslim, فَلَيْسَ Muslim. This is something serious. You wake up in the morning and you have no concern about this. You don't care what's happening in Yemen. You don't care what's happening in Iraq, in Syria, in Palestine, in Kashmir, in Afghanistan. You don't care what's happening in Palestine. You don't care what is happening in Nigeria, in Bahrain. You don't care about other Muslims. فَلَيْسَ Muslim. What kind of Muslim are you then? A Muslim and the believers, they are like a body. And the hadith says that if one part of the body hurts, you feel the pain in every part of your body. If you don't feel that pain, that means that that's not your part of the body. That means you're not part of that body. This is Malaysia Muslim. So we have to get attentive, get back to ourselves. Let the sparkles of this world, وَمَا حَيَاتُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. This life is nothing but fake possession. But we have electricity, we have a car, we have a house, we have all the facilities, our children are going to go to school, they're going to get into colleges. That's not that fool you. Even for a second, let's not get distracted. This is all mata'al. It's like, how you play a video game and you get some coins, you can only use it there, that's it. When you get out of the game, there's nothing there. Whatever you have in this life is only used in this life and is beneficial used for hereafter. Otherwise it's done. You are to exist. I'm going to finish off with this. You are, people, your bodies are temporary. This dunya is temporary. But you are to exist forever. Don't let yourself get confused. Oh, this world is temporary, our bodies are temporary. No, you are not going to die. Your bodies are. You're just shifting from this lower realm to the bigger one. Your ruh, you. Did you ever say that my body is hungry? Never said. You said, I am hungry. You ever said that my body is having pain? No, I am. Who is this I? Which you have been saying throughout when you were a baby, when you were like this little, you grew up. Even though you didn't have the same exact physique, but you still said I. You are not this body, you're something else. That's your soul, that's your reality. That is never dying. Work on that, focus on that. And the only way to work on that is be attentive. Be attentive, wake up, all of us, me, you, all of us, our families. Work toward that goal, inshallah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that like Imam Hussain alayhi salam, we show this willingness that we can, inshallah, are going to prepare ourselves that whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needs from us, we are going to present that. Inshallah, we are going to live our lives in a way, starting from today, me as well, all of us, that inshallah we can take another step toward the return of our Mawla Imam Mahdi Ta'ala Sharif. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Inna a'tainaka al-Kawsar. Salli bi rabbika wanhar. Inna shaniyaka huwal abtar. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آله